Combustion and flame. A chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. The substance that undergoes combustion is said to be combustible. It is also called fuel. A fuel can be liquid, solid, or in gaseous state. Do you know why is food called fuel for our body? It is because in our body the food undergoes combustion producing heat. It reacts with oxygen and is broken down to be digested. There are certain conditions for combustion. Without these conditions being fulfilled altogether, the combustion cannot happen. So the first condition is heat, second is oxygen, and third is fuel. When these three come together, the process of combustion starts. We will see some experiments to check conditions for combustion. In the previous video, we saw that different substances needed different temperature or degrees of heat to catch fire. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called ignition temperature. Substances which have very low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire with a flame are called inflammable substances. For example, petrol, alcohol, LPGs, etc. We have seen how to start a fire and what are the conditions needed for it. But do you know how do we control fire? For fire to stop, either oxygen or heat needs to be removed from the system. As the burning body acts as a fuel, it's not possible to remove it. When we use a fire extinguisher, it stops the flow of oxygen by creating a layer around the burning body. There are certain types of combustion. First is rapid combustion. It's a process in which large amount of heat and light are released in a very short span of time. For example, combustion of LPG. Second is spontaneous combustion, when a material suddenly bursts into flames without the application of any apparent cause, like forest fires. A flame can be defined as a region where gaseous elements burn. generating heat and light. All combustible materials, whether liquid or gaseous, emit flames as they burn. In simple words, is the glowing gaseous part of a fire. In the given diagram, we can see the different zones of a candle flame. What is a good fuel? We have learned what a fuel is, but a good fuel is one which is readily available, cheap, burns easily in air at a moderate rate, produces a large amount of heat, and does not leave behind any undesirable substances. Fuel efficiency. The amount of energy released per unit mass of the fuel is called fuel efficiency. The amount of heat produced on complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel is called its calorific value. The calorific value of a fuel is expressed in a unit called kilojoule per kg. A good fuel has a high calorific value. The greater the calorific value, larger the amount of heat produced on burning that fuel. For example, LPG has a higher calorific value and thus it is a good fuel. Burning of fuels leads to harmful products. Carbon fuels release fine unburned carbon particles which causes respiratory diseases. Incomplete combustion of these fuels gives carbon monoxide gas, which is a very poisonous gas and kill if inhaled. Combustion of most fuels have increased carbon dioxide in the air, resulting in global warming. Burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide gas, which is an extremely suffocating and corrosive gas. Thus, diesel and petrol are being replaced by CNGs as its comparatively cleaner fuel.